Hey friends, Miranda here, and today I have a fun, festive little would you rather tag. It's a Halloween edition, so happy Halloween to you all. Hope you all have a fun and safe day. Drop a comment, let me know what you guys are doing. Hopefully, if the weather is nice enough, which it's supposed to be, but it's been like super cold and windy these past few days here in Oregon, so we'll see what tomorrow's looking like so we can take the kiddos trick-or-treating, but that's kind of our plan, is to take them out. If not, maybe we'll hit up the mall or something and let them trick-or-treat there. We'll see. But anywho, you guys, so I seen Melissa's World do this would you rather tag. It's Halloween edition, like I said. No, I'm not really a huge Halloween fanatic, but I thought it would be something fun, and plus I love these, and the questions were kind of, fun. So yeah. But anywho, I know it is the day of Halloween, but I am going to tag a few people that would like to see do this. And if you're still in the festive mood, I mean, by all means, I would love for you to do it. You don't have to. But of course, I have to tag the #1 Halloween queen herself, PhoneJones. Yes, girl. I also would like to tag my girl Bonnie over at Bonbons Halls. Girl, this is right up your alley. And also, I would like to tag the Harrington Family. Girl, I would love for you to do this with the kiddos. They are such a hoot to watch, and I love when you guys have been doing all these tag videos recently together. But without further ado, you guys, let's get into this. There's a bunch of questions, Halloween related. Would you rather? And anyone else that would like to do this, go ahead and do it. Let me know if you do so I can watch. But anywho, I am going to be looking down here at my tablet, you guys. So bear with me. The first question is, would you rather walk through a graveyard at night or spend the night in a spooky abandoned house? It would definitely have to be a graveyard at night. I'm not really into the whole beliefs that people think about, walking through graveyards at nighttime. I don't think I could stay in a spooky house. I mean, it would be fun to maybe kind of explore it, but actually spend the night in a spooky house, I don't think I could ever do that. So I think, walking through the graveyard, it should be totally fine. All right, question number 2 is, would you rather dunk for apples or carve a jack-o'-lantern? I don't think I'd be very good at dunking for apples. I don't think I've ever done it. I may have when I was a kid, but I'm not really sure. So I'm gonna have to go with carve a jack-o'-lantern because that's something that I have done, and it's something that, it's fun to do, especially now with like the kiddos and stuff. It's just kind of a little family experience. All right, number 3 is, would you rather be allowed to eat as much Halloween candy as you want for a week, but then have it taken away, like whatever's left over taken away, or be allowed to eat only one piece a day, but never have it taken away? You know what? I have such a big sweet tooth, you guys. I love chocolates. I love gummies. I love like any kind of candy, for real, you guys. So you know what? I will eat like all the Halloween candy. You can take it away from me after a week. You can have my empty bucket because there will not be anything in there. So yeah. Number 4 is, meet a vampire or meet a werewolf. Well, if I had to choose one of them, I don't know. I think I would much rather like have blood sucking out of me rather than like being like getting my head ripped off by a werewolf or like my leg ripped off or something. So I would have to say meet a vampire, just in case, to be on the safe side. Number 5 is, would you rather be a vampire or be a werewolf? That one's kind of a hard one. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be either, but both of them just kind of seem like me. Like a vampire, like, I don't know why, but I kind of like to be in the dark for some reason. And a werewolf, like, I'm such a night person. So, oh my gosh, that's a hard one. Okay, so that one's kind of a toss-up for me. I was really trying to think about it, but you know what? It's just like both could be me. So like either or. I can't decide, you guys. I can't. Next up is number 6. Read a spooky story or see a spooky movie. I don't think I've ever really read anything too spooky. I mean, I read this one book as a kid. It was called April Fools. It was kind of like suspenseful about like murder and stuff. It was a little scary, but nothing like major. So I would definitely have to say see a spooky movie because I do like scary movies. They're not my favorite, but I will watch them just for, you know, the jumps. Number 7, would you rather have a costume that is really amazing but also very uncomfortable, or have a costume that is not anything all that special but is comfortable to wear? Definitely comfort, you guys. Like, I don't know why people sometimes go all crazy with their costumes, and like, I don't know. Like, I could not have like one of those like sexy costumes or whatever and be in like freaking 6-inch heels. Like, what? No. So I would much rather like my clothing style in general just be very comfortable in what I'm wearing. So I wouldn't care if my, you know, costume is not pretty, it's not over the top. I just want to be comfortable in my costume. Number 8, would you rather have a homemade costume or have a store-bought costume? Obviously, store-bought is kind of like my go-to. I mean, it's just makes life easy. And I mean, I'm just not that creative to really come up with my own costume. The one year I did dress up my sister, not my costume, but my sister, I dressed her up as this little hobo. She had this little raggedy jacket, this like kind of like a beret kind of hat or whatever. And then, you know, I made her like her makeup. I made her look all kind of dirty in the face and whatnot. And then we made her this sign on some cardboard that says "We'll work for candy." It was like the cutest thing ever. That was like my best costume, the only costume I ever came up with. So it was kind of last minute because she hadn't planned on going trick-or-treating that year, and then we did because I made her little hobo costume. But definitely store-bought. It's easiest. Number 9 is, would you rather get 20 of your favorite treats on Halloween or get 50 treats that are not your favorites on Halloween? Being the sweet tooth person that I am, I'd honestly have to say that this question, I will have to go with quantity over quality. Like I said, I love like all sorts of candies. I don't care what it is, chocolate, sour things, chewy things, you name it. I absolutely love it, you guys. Like even the hard candies. I just love candy, you guys. um, so I'm gonna have to say the 50 pieces that are not my favorite. Number 10 is, would you rather go trick-or-treating with a group of friends or get paid $20 to take a little kid trick-or-treating? I mean, you could like pay me. I mean, you wouldn't have to pay me to take like a little kid trick-or-treating. Like I don't mind, but it would be ideal. Like if I was still at the age to do trick-or-treating, like, you know, definitely go with my friends. The last time I went trick-or-treating was middle school, and me and my friends, we went trick-or-treating, but we ended up getting lost. Yeah, that was a terrible experience. Next we have, would you rather win a contest for having the best costume or win a contest for making the best jack-o'-lantern? Um, Probably the best costume, just because like I'm not very good with the whole pumpkin carving. Usually hubby has to do that. So, and we just kind of do like your typical like face designs and stuff. So probably the best costume. I think that that's kind of the most fun. All right. Number 13 is, would you rather have to sleep in a coffin or have to live in a giant pumpkin? I don't think I could ever sleep in a coffin. I'd be like too creeped out with it like shutting on me or something, or someone like no. So I wouldn't mind living in a giant pumpkin, you guys. Like I could live in the one from Halloween Town. Yeah. I don't care if I smell like pumpkin for days, but I'd rather live in a giant pumpkin. Number 14, would you rather have to eat 6 fish eyeballs or have to eat a small frog? I mean, if the eyeballs are cooked, I could totally do that. Like, not the first time I've ever done that. But if they're like not cooked, I don't know. But I think I'd rather do like the fish eyeballs just because like, I don't know, fish eyeballs aren't very big. I don't know about a small frog. I mean, I've seen them like in like Asian buffet places, and I've never even risked trying them. So definitely I'll have to go with the fish eyeballs, I guess. Both are sound gross though. Number 15, would you rather have to wear your Halloween costume to school, work every day until Thanksgiving, or have to wear a jack-o'-lantern over your head to school, work for the first 3 days of November? I don't know how that would work, wearing a jack-o'-lantern on your head for a few days. Um, gosh, until Thanksgiving. That's a long time. I'll probably have to go with wearing the costume until Thanksgiving. I wouldn't mind. Just, I don't know, like jack-o'-lantern, that's a lot of weight on your head. And I just don't know how, I just don't see that being possible. Would you rather help to design and make a haunted house or go to a haunted house that someone has created? Easiest for me would be going to one that someone has created, just because like trying to design my own, oh my goodness, I don't have the time or the patience for it. And I'm not creative like that. So yeah, definitely one that someone else has created. Would you rather be chased by 5 zombies or chased by 1 werewolf? I think I would honestly have to say the 5 zombies, just because, I mean, from what I've seen in movies, anyways, zombies aren't very fast. So, I mean, I don't know. A werewolf, like, you take one step, he's, on your tail, right? But 5 zombies, like, I don't know. I just don't see them, like, if I ran crazily, I could probably get away from them. I don't know. Number 18 is, would you rather trick or treat in a neighborhood or trick or treat at the mall? Definitely in the neighborhood, just because neighborhoods give out the better candy. We've been trick or treating at the mall before, previous years, and they never give out any good candy. They always kind of give you like, nobody gives out the chocolates. They always give you like the child's play mix stuff or whatever, which I'm not saying is bad, because like I said, I like any candy, but who doesn't love the chocolates? Like, I want chocolates. So, I mean, in this neighborhood where we live, lots of people tend to give out like the full-size candy bars. So it's best to go like in the neighborhood. But obviously, if it's raining out and you just can't go trick-or-treating in the neighborhood, obviously at the mall would be ideal, but definitely in the neighborhood. Would you rather eat all of your Halloween candy or trade your Halloween candy for $10? Trade it for $10. Hell to the no. Uh, so definitely eat it all. I would much rather eat all my Halloween candy before having to trade it in. I mean, we used to do the whole, trading our candies like between each other when we come back from trick-or-treating, like between siblings and stuff like that. Or even like the next day at school, we trade with friends. Like, I don't have a problem like, trading, like, okay, I'll give you these for those ones, whatever, but I ain't trading it for $10. No. Like, all the candy in my bucket is worth more than $10, bruh. So, all right, and the last question, you guys. Number 20 is, would you rather dress up as a devil or dress up as an angel? I don't know. Probably an angel, but we all know I'm not. All right, you guys. So that was the Would You Rather tag Halloween edition. I hope you guys enjoyed. If I tagged you, I hope you guys are still feeling festive enough to go ahead and do this tag. I'll leave the questions linked in the description box below, you guys. And again, if there's anybody else interested, go ahead, go for it. I would love to watch, so let me know. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy. Join the family if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.